We got problems.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Anyway,
All right, now
now
we're good.
the transmitter, that's me.
Send everybody my apologies.
Mano, mano. Dee, dee,
Oh, there are only
dee,
5 people.
dee, 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 dee. Mano, mano. Dee, 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 dee.
Can hear you.
Na, 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 na. It's Tuesday. Everybody, come on, organize. Everybody, welcome to Tuesday Tribe. I should take some singing lessons. I really like singing, but I'm not very good at it. But since you all are a captive audience, you have to listen to me sing.
Go and do. I'll listen to you do karaoke.
That's right. Woo!
I'll drink and you can do karaoke.
That's right. Karaoke. That's right. We were talking. I know someone who's very good at karaoke. She's a very good singer, and we were talking about the fact that when you go to watch karaoke, it isn't the really good singers are great, but the really fun people are the people who can't sing that are having such a good time singing. So that would be me. I would be one of those people out there just rocking out, making up the words as I go along. All right, everybody, what time we got? 9:02. It's 9:02. Welcome to Tuesday Live. Thanks so much for being here with us today. We're excited to be here for Tuesday. Woo woo, tribe. Susie's not going to be here next week. She's going to abandon us. So feel free to abuse her today with as many questions as you can shoot out in the feed today. Leanne is on. Hi, Leanne. Leanne only has 2 more weeks with us. Boo hoo. That is very sad. She has this Tuesday and next Tuesday. So yeah, that's disappointing. But all right, what are we going to talk about today? It is card storage week. So we have some great things available this week in the card storage Tuesday Tribe Special. So if you're unfamiliar with the Tuesday Tribe Special, click on the Totally Tiffany website, top left corner, Tuesday Tribe, and it'll bring up this week's special. This is 20% off card storage week. So what does that mean? It means anything that's going to store your basic card making supplies, 5x7, 4x6, so fab files, paper takers, anything that fits that general category is going to be available. Now, when you think about card storage, this is the things to make cards and possibly also cards that are already made. So if you are looking for a great way to store cards that you have already made, as well as the supplies to make them, that's what we're talking about this week, or that's what's on special this week. So one of my favorite things, you guys all know I love the Deskmade stuff. So this is the Deskmade die stamp and supply organizer. And you can see it's just loaded up with card blanks and envelopes, kind of a rainbow collection here. So this is kind of my go-to quick grab for anything that I need card blank, card base, or envelopes that match those sizes right here. Now, I love the Deskmade stuff because everything's open and accessible, right? Makes it really simple to find exactly what you want and grab it. So this guy is on special today. Now, he also works great for all kinds of other things, which you can see, right? These are all the same die stamp and supply organizer. And I thought I haven't shown one empty. So can you switch to the overhead, Suze? So one of the great things about this product is that each of the sections, I always put it backwards. I don't need to do that anymore. I can actually look at what I'm doing. So each of the sections, there are these little divider panels that come with it. Now, I have a full load of divider panels in mine. It doesn't come with all of them. If you want to add extra dividers, you can just cut them out of chipboard and add them in there. We don't sell the extra dividers. But in most cases, so, okay, we go back to the regular camera. In most cases, you don't need all the dividers anyway, right? So in most of these, and this one, I think I only have 2 or 3 dividers, one in each section. Some of these I have more, but most of the time you're not going to use them all. Where they come in handy is if you're using it for tool storage and you want to keep long, thin things, pens, pencils, markers, handheld punches, paper punches, scissors, paintbrushes, rulers, glue sticks, any of that long cylindrical stuff that you might have kind of a basic kit of all the things you're using all the time. That is when this product works best with all the dividers in it. So it's great for that as well. The other thing is you can put them on a rotating design board. So if you share your space and if you have a 12 by 12 rotating design board, let's see if I have one back here. Susie, could you grab me a 12 by 12 RDB? I think, do you see one? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, look at her. She just knows. Like I was going to send her on a goose chase across the room. She's like, no, there's one right here. Okay, so this is the 12 by 12 rotating design board. So if you are someone who shares space in your craft room, or you just like to be able to rotate things around depending on how your space is set up, you can put two on a rotating design board and have access. So maybe whether they're loaded with punches or whether they're loaded with glitter or other supplies. As a matter of fact, now that I say that, I need to check on something because I texted our gal Steph. She didn't get the picture. So I'm going to go with what I know then. So I know that Stephanie has released these guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So these are her holiday clays for shaker shapes and such, right? Look at those, how cute those little bottles fit in there. So if you have this collection of product, or it fits great in the 4 level, but when you load that up on the rotating design board, now you can put tools, dies, stamps, card, whatever stuff on this side and have access to the stuff on the other side. And that is working with the 12 by 12 rotating design board. You can put 2 of them on it. You could put one on a single rotating design board, but I don't know why you'd want to do. Not a single, but on a 9 by 12. It's a small rotating design board. All right. Sorry, Susie. Do you have questions for me? I'm just kind of blathering on here. Oh, so I should also say that. For those of you who are new, welcome. If you have a question, please type the word question in all caps or a bunch of question marks into the feed, and Susie and Leanne will watch the feed too and read those questions to me. So it is your day, Tuesday, to ask questions about products that you have, how to store them, recommendations, that type of thing. So feel free to do that now.
Okay. Allison Jacobs is asking, any update on the fat quarter storage item?
Actually, I did have an update on the fat quarter storage item. It is going to be released this year. It is on order, but I don't have a date. There's a lot of stuff going on at Crafters Companion right now, so getting that kind of information. But we did talk about it in our meeting last Thursday, and it is, it's ready to go. So I'm expecting that it'll get here at any time. Also, the toolboxes I know are en route, and I think are actually supposed to arrive at the warehouse either this week or next week. So we'll be seeing those very soon also. So if you've been waiting for the toolboxes, I'll show you what they are if you haven't seen them. There are 3 sizes of them, and they are a little zipper guy. Has a little handle on the top. Got a big label pocket on the side for you there. And then these come in 3 sizes. So this one works with the this one works with the 9 by 6 pockets. This one works with the slimline pockets. And then there's one that works with the 5 by 7 pocket as well. But of course, we're calling them toolboxes because they're a little bit more sturdy, thicker. The zipper's a little heavy duty so that you can store other things in them. And so let's look at these. Maybe these are going to fit. They're a little shorty in there, I guess. Maybe not the best use, but great for different tools and supplies. So those should be coming in very soon, actually.
Will Stamps of Life carry the toolboxes?
Well, I bet she will. I got a little chat going with her right now. Let's ask her if she's going to be. She may even be. I wonder why she didn't. Oh, it's still spinning. She didn't get that picture. Oh, that's weird. Let's ask Stephanie right now. I'm gonna take another picture here to make sure I'm not giving away stuff that she's. I know these are release. Let's see if that'll go. Maybe it's just too big. Okay, what was the other question? Oh, are you going to carry the toolboxes?
I don't know who Facebook user is. So
Are you going to carry the toolboxes? Go ahead. Sorry.
I finally retired, so I can watch without hiding in my office.
Marjorie is asking, can you tell me when the Katie Buddy Bag will be available in the UK? I cannot. To be honest with you, if you want Totally Tiffany products and you are not in the US, even if you are in the US, scrapbook.com or the stampsoflife.com are probably your best. Well, I don't know. Stamps of Life doesn't ship overseas, I don't think. Scrapbook.com does have all those products and they ship overseas. I kind of in a weird spot here. I don't know, because of all this transition that's happening with the website. So as those of you know who have been here for the last couple of weeks, the Totally Tiffany website is going to be gone after the 26th of this month. And all those products are going to move to the Crafters Companion website. And there were some questions last week, which I asked and have not been answered about, because it's on Crafters Companion, will you be able to get it in the UK, even though it's a US warehouse item? And I did not. No one could answer that question. So I'm sorry. We're just kind of hang fire for a week or two and kind of figure out what happens. What happens once the website changeover occurs. But yeah, everyone is so busy getting ready for the website changeover and the Crafters Companion birthday that anything that's not in that box is kind of getting pushed to the side. So I wish I could. Scrapbook.com. The US warehouse does an excellent job stocking scrapbook.com, and they ship overseas. I don't know what their shipping rates are, but get some friends, get a group together, and then you could do one order if it's expensive. I apologize. I hate to say that. But.
Mary Weber is saying there are no die stamp organizers listed on the 20% off. I even looked at the regular site, and it does not show a discount.
Is it out of stock?
Let me check.
That's very odd. I can't do anything about it right now, but I will get that rectified after. I will look into that as soon as we are done here today. Okay. Serenity Thompson says, how wide is the largest toolbox? Oh, today's not card storage, she's saying. When you click, it says scrap rack on sale. We must have last week's thing. Okay, that's our fault. That's why it's not on sale, because it is scrap rack sale. It just must have just changed over between, now and then. I'm sorry. I should know that. That is totally that's totally on me.
I just refreshed and it's still showing card storage online.
On the web page?
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what's going on. But the email, I think, if Sheila Scott, card storage ended last night. It says scrap rack sale. Yeah, we still have card storage sale on it. Okay, we're going to figure that out. But I think that's on me. I think that's my problem. Okay, so Bonnie Johnson, any update on the big white wooden die file? Will it ever come back? That's one with magnetic strips. No idea. Sorry. It's unlikely. We are looking for a new source for that, for manufacturing that, hopefully closer. One of the problems with it is that we can't get it made in the United States because it's too expensive. We can't, if we get it made overseas, China overseas, the shipping is a killer right now, as well as the added duty the added 25% tariff is a killer. And then, so we're looking at manufacturing in Mexico, and that's kind of where that is right now, but it is not on the near horizon at all. So,
Right. Janet Stein is asking, will the paper cart ever be available for purchase again? Need 2 of them.
will the paper cart be available? Don't know. I haven't, to be honest with you, again, it's not, that would be an HSN item. Sorry. I love them. I think they're great. I have like 5 of them, but it's out of my control at this point. So,
Ready for another one?
sure.
Debbie Hawkshurst says, I need an idea for storing all the creative deck supplies and extra pages for Stamps Alike Creative Deck System dies.
I don't know how big those are. Are they like 5x7? Maybe. Let's see. If you can give me, I know what it is. I know what it is. I don't know, but I don't have any. So if I'm remembering, maybe maybe they're 3x5, which means the 4x6 storage solutions are going to be great. But if they're taller than that, and whether they might fit perfectly in, I just need some dimensions. They might work really great in a Sue bag or even a Katja buddy bag. It just, without the dimensions, I think they might be 3x5 though. I don't know. Let me know. If you know the sizes, let me know. Serenity Thompson says, how wide is the largest toolbox? So this one that is 9 by 4 by 5. This one, so they're, I guess the largest, this one is taller but shorter. So this one I think is probably 7 tall. Yeah, so this one's 7.5 by 4 by probably 8 in the interior. So
while we're on toolboxes, do any of the toolboxes fit long, small bags that fit the Stickles bottles?
Probably this one. Let's see. No, they're 11. But if you're looking for, if you have a lot of Stickles and this is not carrying enough, you try the Merle bag, because you can get 30 or 33 of these small bottles in the Merle bag, and that puts everything in one bag instead of multiple bags if you have lots of them. But in terms of them fitting all into one thing, this is 11 when it's all stretched out, so it's going to be not quite there. And then you would lose all the space in the top also. However, thinking you might be able to put multiples of these in a storage and supply case if you wanted to do that. If that's what if you're looking for consolidating. Hang on. Maybe. Yeah. So this is the 8.5 by 11 paper taker, A4 8.5 by 11 paper taker. So if you were looking for a way to pack multiples of these, it can be too long that way, into one bag, then probably the 8.5 by 11 paper taker would get, let's see. La 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 la. I think you could probably go, this one's a little wider. Yeah, you could probably get at least 6 in the 8.5 by 11 paper taker if you were trying to consolidate all those things into one thing. Now, the other thing is, depending on why you're trying to consolidate them, if you're traveling with them, if you put them into a slide stash and store, you can get multiples into your slide stash and store vertically in your lowest tote or something like that. So depending on what you're trying to accomplish with keeping all of those things together or why you need to do that. You might also look at just putting them vertically into a slide station store, like a number 3 slide station store would work great for that. All right. What else you got, Suze?
I have somebody asking, Trisha. Oh, let's go, Trisha. 3-drawer storage and supply case.
Yeah. In terms of any stock questions or arrival questions, I don't have any access right now to getting any of those questions answered. So, yeah, I apologize for that. Yeah. So,
I've got a question. My friend does macrame and is looking for storage. Do you have something for that?
macrame, mostly yarn and beads, I'm assuming. So, excuse me, probably, I don't know if we have anything big enough. It, kind of depends on the size of macrame projects that she's doing. Of course, the Lois tote or the Cindy tote. Sorry, I got a little thing in my throat. Would be a good way to move that around. And then beyond that, just depending on what she's got, like beads and a weird throat thing, beads and that kind of stuff. Some of the smaller buddy bags maybe, or like the Sue buddy bag if she uses those big wooden beads, but without kind of knowing how much she's got. But obviously like the Lois tote or the Cindy tote are a great way to, throw that big yarn in and all the pieces for your project. I don't know how she's anchoring, or she's doing just small projects. Maybe even like the Nancy tote might work, but sorry, I wish I had more, more info. Again, Gloria asking, will Stephanie have the tool buddy bags? I don't know. I just texted her. Let's see if she replied to me. Where is that? Oh, Stephanie says, shoot, the 4-drawer storage and supply case or the Sue buddy bag for the
You're choking.
for the Stephanie says she's hoping to carry the the toolboxes, but she hasn't seen the final samples yet, but they're definitely on her radar. And she says she also uses a 4-drawer storage and supply case. Oh, for these, you could actually, do you want to, no, it's kind of a, okay. Can you flip to the overhead? Because Stephanie says I can show these, and they're going to be on her website tonight. So are we on overhead mode now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So look at how cute all these things are. I don't know. I'm just going to look at the little Santa heads, right? And the tiny Christmas trees. I don't know what you can see there, but she has got this amazing collection, especially with Christmas right around the corner. And then the sequins are coming out, right? So holiday sequins and shapes. And look what else she's got. These beautiful, just really gorgeous, microfine glitter. This stuff is so cute. Look at this one. I'm sorry. This is, okay. So look at this. Look at those holiday shaker shape leaves for fall. I'm going to make a mess here with all this stuff all over. I'm going to be all shaken out. So really, I'll be very sparkly, all day sparkle. I mean, look at these colors of these. Look at the red, white, and blue. Look how gorgeous they are. Now you're going to have to tune into Stephanie's thing tonight to see, but look at that. Look how fun that is, right? Doesn't that just make you want to do a little shaker card? Or I love them. They're little, like, I don't know. Look at that. It's a mess everywhere. All right. But they're so fun. All right. We can go back to the regular camera. Anyway, these also all fit in the Triangle Traveler. right? I'll show you that right now. That's what I was kind of hiding over here. Kind of see how that all fits together. So if something you want to take around now, and I'm pretty sure she has the Triangle Traveler on her site as well. She's also showing these in the 4-drawer storage and supply case, but I've got 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4, let me count, 8, 12, 13, 4. I've got 15 of them in the Triangle Traveler bag here. So they work great for that as well. So if you're going to watch Stephanie's release tonight, sounds like, I hope I understood what she said clearly there. Otherwise I'm in trouble because I just showed her brand new product. It'll be on her website tonight. And they fit in the 4-drawer and they fit in the Triangle Traveler. So
I have somebody asking, how do you find Stephanie's link for tonight?
Oh, I think if you just go to her website, she usually does it on YouTube, but I think it broadcasts on her website as well. So social media, it's going to be on her social media site, or I'm sorry, I don't have a direct, like some specific link, but the stampsoflife.com, get on her email list and you'll definitely know about it that way for sure. And I think she does it at 5 o'clock. I'm going to ask her. Okay. What time is your live?
And what's the link?
It's going to be her YouTube channel, or I think they now broadcast right on her homepage. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that they were working on doing that as well. But definitely YouTube, Facebook. I think she does the most stuff on YouTube. So let's see what she says. All right, let's go back here to Leanne. What does she have? Sandra Raymond says, please explain the new sign-in procedure on the new website again. Also, if I already have some password for both CC and T sites, do I have to change? So the new website, it will keep your information in terms of product orders. The goal is that the new website will have all of your information, your previous purchases and all that, your points, the Club Inspire. The one thing that you will have to do is re-sign in. So I know that if you go in and you try to put in your login and your password, it's going to say you have to re-sign in. It's a new website. And I don't really know what I understand is that you will just have to click the button that says, I don't know, re-sign. I don't know what it's going to say on the button. I guess I should get more info, but you will not be able to just log in. That is what I know. So but it will keep all of your information. I don't know. I'm going to ask about it. So, because next week will be at new login. So they should have it firmly in place. Yeah, but I just don't want people to be shocked when they go to Totally Tiffany and it's either nothing or it's going to be redirected to the Crafters Companion site, and you'll just have to re-sign in with your same. I'm sure if you use your same email, that's how they're connecting everything together. And I'm sure there will be directions on the page for what you are supposed to do to sign in, because I know there's going to be lots of confusion. So hopefully they're planning ahead for that, and it'll be very clear on the website. And that is all supposed to happen, I think, on the 26th. Is that next Tuesday? It might be the 28th, the 26th or the 28th of next week. So I wish I knew more, but I don't think they actually know exactly how that's going to look just yet. All right. Gina Duncan says, why do you like your dies in the Stadium Arranger rather than a buddy bag? I don't travel with my dies or stamps. So I don't need them to be portable. I like the accessibility of having everything open. There is not a cabinet with doors on it in this room. There isn't. I don't want to open doors. I don't want to stuff things in. I don't want to bury things behind doors or lose them. I want everything to just be open and accessible. It's one of the reasons I love the scrap rack, right? You don't have to dig for anything. The same thing with the dies and stamps. They're all cataloged. They're all numbered. I can just flip to my catalog. Oh, I want a birthday stamp, or it's, number 132. I can go right to a number 132, grab it, use it, and then put it right back in 132. It works for me. I like everything open, right? I mean, obviously, look, open shelves. There's not, Susie can attest, there is not one cupboard door in this room. Nothing is closed up. It's all open shelving. But that isn't for everyone on a number of levels, right? We all craft differently. We move around differently. I'm not going to take dies or stamps anywhere, including in the house, to work. I'm going to work with them right here in the studio. If you move your things around, or you like to travel with them, or you have to put them away somewhere else and bring them in and out, then the die stamp and supply organizer is big and bulky and heavy, and it's not a good fit for that, which is why we do so many different things, right? So we do the 5x7 fab file and the Karen Buddy bag and the die stamp and supply organizer, and they all hold the 5x7 pockets. It just has more to do with how you craft, where you craft, and moving things around, and how much space you have, right? So the die stamp and supply organizers are 15 inches long, and they're, I think, 9 inches deep. So if you don't have that kind of space to put them in, that you don't have that kind of shelving that's going to work, or open counter space that you want to use up, then it's not a good fit. It is a perfect, all of the desk-made stuff is great for people who have the space and the accessibility, because everything, whether I'm looking, I've got thread and embossing powder and glitter and paint and there's just adhesives and wood-mounted stamps, all in die stamp and supply, all in desk-made open organizers. But I have a big open space in my room, so that's why. It's all about what kind of crafter you are and how it's going to work well in your space, which is why we do multiple things that all do the same thing, right? So, all right, what else have you got, Susie?
Why is your website getting shut down? I love it. Makes me sad. That was from Anne Marie.
I'm sorry. I wish I had a good answer for that. It's just a decision that Crafters Companion made, and yeah, I don't have a good. I think maintaining two websites, right? The Totally Tiffany site and the Crafters Companion site, they had some issues with shipping where they thought it'd be easier to have everything on one site, which some of you have experienced as well. But yeah, I don't really have a good.
And then Paula Pollock is asking, will you be sending out an email when your site has moved?
Yeah, I assume so. I don't really, like I said, there's so much going on right now at Crafters Companion. I'm going to ask that question.
All right. Now we're going to go to a totally different way.
Okay.
Caroline L wants to know, what is your favorite hot glue gun and why?
What's my favorite hot glue gun and why? Boy, that's a tough question. I don't even think I have a hot glue gun with a brand on it, to be honest with you. I have, definitely the must-have hot glue gun is the cordless American Crafts hot glue gun. I will grab it really quickly because I know exactly. I can see it from where I am. Yep. I actually have two of them. Right? Yeah, I've got two of them. So this is called Sticky Thumb. They work great. They only hold the small glue sticks. They don't hold the big fatty glue sticks. So I love these because they are cordless, and that makes it easy. You turn it on, everything heats up. You don't have a cord that you're dragging around. They fit perfectly in the hot glue gun holder. I usually have one loaded with some kind of glittery glue that is also made by American Crafts, and one loaded with white glue. But this is probably my favorite in terms of use and functionality. It only holds the small glue sticks. I don't think anything that holds small also holds large ones, I don't think. But so I love the big kind of industrial, regular hot glue gun holders with the big glue sticks for doing projects that are like bigger, where I'm, sticking more stuff together. But definitely the cordless one is by American Crafts, I think it's called Sticky Thumbs. Sticky Thumb is my favorite, I guess, just for general crafting. And I have 2 of them. And they make like the glittery glue. That's great. One is never enough. But you can put different kinds of glue in, right? Because they have the different colored, like the glitter glues or whatever. So if you're using that, then 2 is great. But that would be my thing. All right. Okay, I think I've got all these. So
let's see.
Also, if you haven't commented in the feed, you want to be sure and do that, because that's how you're going to possibly win the $25 gift certificate. So you want to comment. That's how Leanne throws your name into the feed.
Did I ask you? I don't think I asked you. Jean Colson wants to know, when is Crafter's Companion birthday?
Crafter's Companion birthday celebration, I think, is the 2nd week of October. It's a big deal. They have lots of great things, little gifts with purchase. I think it's a 2-week event, might be 10 days, but it's an extended time event. But every day there's something special and unique going on. So they have limited edition products that during that period. So yeah, it's definitely something that you want to be a part of, or, so if you're not on the Crafter's Companion email list, make sure you hop on that too. And so you can find out about all the goodies that happen. And you need to be part of Club Inspire to get the best deal. So if you aren't currently part of Club Inspire, it's totally free. Hop on there and sign up for Club Inspire as well, because that's where you're going to get your best deals also.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Janet Nieder is asking, I have a Stephanie bag that doesn't close properly. I have gotten a refund, but if I order a new one, will it close properly?
Stephanie bags closing properly. I think that was a bad product run that was old. Maybe Leanne could pop in and answer that. She knows more about that, or she could definitely put something there. Is this Stephanie bags? But I have not heard of any issues with Stephanie bags recently. So I believe that the current run of product is perfect. We're still struggling with the chastity bags. And I know before that question comes up, they are going to go on the website. They are going to be discounted because they're tight to close. It's not that you can't close them. It's that it's just very tight to close. So those are going to go on as, I don't know what we're going to call them, flawed but fabulous, maybe. I don't know. They will go up on the website. Lister, who is responsible for making that happen, is on vacation through the 26th. So I would look for that the end of September or beginning of October. It is on my list of things for him to take care of if possible. So, all right. You got anything else?
Oh, yeah. I got a whole bunch. Hang on.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Becky Wilson, question. Will you continue the Tuesday Live after the Crafter Companion changeover?
I think so. I don't. You would think. I think so. I like doing it. It doesn't really have anything to do with Crafter's Companion, other than they try to give us a Tuesday Tribe special every week, so that those of you who follow along know that there's something special going on. I don't know how any of that is going to work. I will tell you, Susie is going to be gone next week, and then Leanne will be here. Leanne will be here next week, and then Susie leaves again in October, right? Middle of October. So there may be some weirdness going on that feels like, oh, Tiffany's not here doing Tuesday Live. Some of that is going to be because I don't have anybody to help me. I won't have Leanne. I don't have Susie. Well, she's gone, so I don't know how manageable that is. And then I leave for 2 months. I'll be gone all of January and all of February. So there's some weird things happening. My intention is to continue to do Tuesday Live. It's the highlight of my week. It's the time that I actually get to do the thing I like the most, which is
There's just some
help you guys.
vacations
There's
getting
there's just
away.
some weird stuff going on that's getting a little bit in the mix there. So
Gloria Ralston wants to know, will you ever come to the UK and give workshops? I'd love to attend.
will I ever come to the UK and give workshops? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, Barb Carlson says she can try to help if it can be done remotely.
Barb will help. Barb says she will help. It is, for the Tuesday Lives. It's more the like getting things, doing this, making sure that everything is working technology wise. But absolute, I mean, Barb, you're a big help every week, just helping
Yes,
people
she is.
answer questions and provide links and all that stuff. So yeah, it's more of a physical for the Susie part of it, at least. She does the physical and the actual monitoring and the questions and stuff. So.
Sandy Grant wants to know, are the tool storage bags going on HSN for Craft Day?
No idea. I kind of feel like I don't like I don't have a lot of information today. I'm sorry.
Okay, here, I know you know the answer.
Okay, Susie's got one I can answer.
Julie
Woo!
Lundberg said, I had on my calendar that we were starting the Get Organized Challenge today. Has that been put on hold?
Yes. So part of the problem with the Tiffany website being taken down is all of the things that we use, the downloads, the printables, the videos, the blog posts, all of that stuff for Get Organized Challenge is gone. And so there was not a plan for all of that stuff being available. And so we may have a Get Organized Challenge after the new website is up and all. Whenever you launch a new website, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that's challenging. So we may do one once, but we were going to do it in conjunction with scrapbook.com, and they need to be able to prep their website to have all the links and do everything. And so that is why it got put on hold. So I apologize for that. But yes, it was supposed to launch on today, the 19th. So yeah.
Well, Mary Weber says, tell London to take vacation days to come down and help you.
Yeah. London, give up your real job and come and hang out with your mom. London has been coming up, though. He's learning to play golf. And so he has been coming up and playing golf with me a little bit. I'm a very poor golf teacher, but I do get to see him more recently because he's decided that everybody else in the family plays golf. He might as well get on board with that. So, but I will tell him.
Quitter. Get on board.
Yeah, I know. Susie has not got. Susie's husband is a very good and avid golfer, and I have tried also to suck Susie into golf. I got her to Lady Putters, which is more of a social event than it is a golf event. But yes, but it is, yeah. But that's as far as I've been able to get her. But yes, we're working London in. So
all right, Elizabeth Gapin wants to know what buddy bag fits the Close to My Heart ink.
What buddy bag fits the Close to My Heart inks? That is going to be for the magnetic ink pads. That is going to be the Barbara buddy bag, and it will hold 10 of the magnetic ink pads. Here it is. So if you've got the magnetic ink pads, the Barbara buddy bag is the perfect solution for that. If you have the smaller, the older Close to My Heart ink pads, I think they fit in the Stephanie bag, right? They're the older ones are kind of triangular, but the magnetic ones have been around forever. Not forever. They have been around for years, so probably more likely that you've got the magnetic and they fit in the Barbara. That's what she was designed for, actually. Oh, here they are. Huh? No, they're not. They're in the. This is this other size. This is the Irene buddy bag, actually. So, and this is the older. Like I have too many of them in there. This is the older size shape of these. So those are going to go in Irene. 12 and they're tight. You probably only really want to have 11 because it'll be easier to take them in and out if this is. So Irene for the old ones, Barbara for the new ones.
All right, which buddy bag for Stampin' Up inks? I forgot.
Stampin' Up inks is going to be the Stephanie. No, Stampin' Up. That's Stamps of Life. Stampin' Up! Sue or Leanne. So depending on how many you have, Sue is going to hold 10. Leanne is going to hold like 22. So why one over the other? When you put all those inks in the Leanne buddy bag, you stand it up like a tower. Here we go. There's some of them right here, right? So it's a lot. There's a lot in there. This is the Sue. So Sue will hold like a family, 10. But you're going to get like 20 in the Leanne buddy bag. So it just kind of depends how many you want or how many you're trying to store or how you want to store them together. So Leanne for lots and Sue for a color family of those is perfect.
Dawn W wants to know, should I use the pockets to store my dies and stamps and then put them in the dividers, or can I just use the dividers?
The pockets are the dividers. So I'm not sure the question. So the tab divider pocket, the pockets have a tab at the top. So they double. They are a pocket and a divider. So maybe we're misunderstanding the question. So stamps, dies, instructions, all in one pocket with a little tab divider. Yeah, I don't know.
Back to the Get Organized Challenge. Yeah, Barb Carlson's doing the unofficial one.
Yes, and Barb Carlson is doing an unofficial Get Organized Challenge. So, yeah, I don't know. She is trying to post and share. I'm not sure how that's all working, but yeah, Barb is doing it. I don't know what was going to happen to the materials that Barb is using once the website goes down. So I know I have given her a heads up on that. I know she's been working on getting everything uploaded onto the Facebook group, I think. So at least the printables and stuff can be in the files with the Get Organized with Totally Tiffany Facebook group. And then, but you can absolutely follow along with Barb's unofficial, but sanctioned Get Organized Challenge. And then hopefully, yeah, she's got all the documents and stuff there on Facebook. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do about blog posts and videos and all that kind of stuff, but product things.
Sandy Grant wants to know, do you attend any craft events / crafts in Arizona?
I host a crafting group with my mother once a month. But where I live, there's not a lot going on here in that respect. It's a very small town. However, I have been down to the Scrapbook Expo, not this year, last year in Mesa, taught a class. Was it in Mesa or in Phoenix? I'm trying to remember if we were in the convention center, I think in Mesa, the last time I was down there. But none of them have fallen in line with when I'm in town and or available. So I have not been, other than the one I did in Mesa, which was not this March. I think it was the previous March, if that's right. I'm pretty sure it was in March. But I was going to try and do the Ontario show in California, but it conflicted with another event that I have going on, so I couldn't do that. I love them and I miss them. So I don't know if I'll go as a presenter, but I would definitely go as a crafter and hang out I never get to go to the crops and just hang out and win prizes and chat with everybody and make stuff. I'm always there working, which is also fun. I mean, I have a fun job. It's not the same as actually getting to go and craft. So maybe at some point I will end up at one of them with my sister or my mom or girlfriend or something, doing a little crafting as we go. All right. What else, Suze? Did I already make the announcement? If you're not in the feed, you can't win. So you got a couple minutes left to get in the feed. So make a comment. Tell us how long you've been following along, what you love about the Totally Tiffany brand. Ask a question. That's why I'm here today.
Several questions on, will the YouTube videos disappear too?
No. The YouTube videos, will the YouTube videos disappear? No. There just won't be any links to them anywhere that work. So you will be able to go into my YouTube channel, and all the videos that I've ever done are there, and which is its own entertainment value, because if you look back 10 years ago when I first started doing them, you can see the aging process, platinum blonde hair all the way through what I got now, which is kind of fun and funny. If funny is a word, like long curly blonde hair. Every once in a while, an old video will pop up for some reason. I'm like, oh my gosh, look how young I was 10 years ago. So it's a little reminder. But so those will all stay. They will all stay on the YouTube channel, but they just won't be linked anywhere. So you'll have to actively go into YouTube and look for product videos or look for old Get Organized Challenge videos or different, I've done some paper organizing classes and some how to catalog classes. They're all there in YouTube. It's just that there won't be any links to get you there anywhere.
You got to do your own search.
You got to search. Got to get the search going. I will try to ask Katie King also she does a lot of our social media stuff. And I think she already does incorporate a lot of video links, but I'll ask her like whatever she's, we go through this list of let's talk about this week, let's talk about that. And then she'll, bring those pictures or post those videos or whatever. So I'll ask her to make sure that she's paying a lot of attention to YouTube. So at least in the social media feeds, Facebook and Instagram, you'll be able to get links and that kind of thing. More Facebook than Instagram. They're not good at linking things. So we definitely have them.
All right. Do you have anything, or could you design something to hold the Diane
Reveille
Dilutions?
Her stamps are just bigger. I think they fit in the Katie buddy bag. I think they also fit in the 9x6 Kirsten buddy bag. So one Katie is vertical, Kirsten is horizontal. I think either one of those is probably a good fit for Diane Dilutions. If you're talking about her dies and stamps, I think that they'll fit. I don't know because I don't have them. But if you have, the pockets are 9x6 on the Kirsten buddy bag. So that's probably the best size. And then the 8x5 magnet fits in there. So if there's dies involved, that would work. That works well in that pocket also. But I don't actually have her dimensions, but I think they'll fit in there. That's what I think. That's my thing. Got something else, Suze?
Yes. Liz Coach says, I pull up Totally Tiffany Tuesday Tribe through your site on Facebook. How else can you access it?
Oh, how else to get to the Tuesday Tribe specials on the Totally Tiffany website for another
week or 10 days.
For another 10 days. Even I don't know. That might be next week. It might be the 26th, right? The 26th is next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be next week. You're not going to be here.
Oh God, I'm not going to be.
But Leanne will be online. So on the currently for another week, Totally Tiffany website, upper left-hand corner is the Tuesday Tribe. It just says Tuesday Tribe. And if you click on that, it will drop down and give you this week's specials. But that will be gone. Next week will be the last week that the website exists. So the Tuesday Tribe stuff will also be gone at that point. And yeah, feel free to let Crafter's Companion know how you feel about that. Right. I think the resources not being there, and that's one of the things that the Totally Tiffany site does really well is help solve problems, right? Here's videos, here's information about products, here's pictures and dimensions and links and all of that kind of stuff, blog posts, all those things that are very helpful. So yeah, after the new site launches, if you're not able to find the kind of information that you need, that would be a good time to just shoot off an email to Crafter's Companion and say, I couldn't find this information on the new site. Where do I find it? See how that works. All right. What you got, Suze? Anything else? I got a feed here from Leanne. I should put on my glasses and see if she's got anything on here that. Dawn says, I was referring to the tab dividers and the die and stamp pocket. Do I need to use both? No, you do not. The die and stamp pockets have a tab on them so you can easily label You do not need. Oh. No. Yes and no. You can't. I know what you're talking about now. Ah, ding. I knew I was missing something. That is a weird question. Okay, so what she is talking about are these. This is, well, this little plastic pocket. This is a die and stamp pocket, die stamp stencil pocket. It comes in 3 sizes. There is no divider that works with these in terms of something small enough that fits the small, the medium, and the large, right? So what I do with these, if I'm going to put them in something, so they fit in the Denise Buddy bag. Here's Denise. So the medium, I have my little sample pocket in here. Pocket fits in here. The mediums also fit in the center section of my die stamp and supply organizers, but I just have them numbered. You can see I got this little number at the top of my little pockets. I did my numbers the hard way. I printed them out using a label maker, 51, 52. I cut them apart and put them on there. Had I had my brain engaged when I did this, I would have done what I did with all these other ones, which is, that one has both on it, that must be. So everything else, I just bought little white label stickers and wrote the numbers, and it was way faster and way easier than, now I do like the way they look printed. So I also, when you buy the little label stickers from, I got mine at Amazon, there is a template that will fill, that you can use in your computer, and then you could print all the numbers out on the labels that way as well. But again, you do have to put in each individual number in the computer. So if you want them printed out, that is a way to do it. So if I've got them in here, right, in my Denise Buddy bag, the small ones fit in the Katja Buddy bag, and I wanted to add some sort of divider to them, right? So they're just going to be numeric. But if you were doing it by brand or by, maybe this is butterflies, you could use our shut your flap tabs, right, as well. So they stick up when you open the bag, but when you close the bag, they're going to fold over. But when you open the bag, they're going to pop back up. So unlike paper sticky notes, even this guy's bent over, they're still going to pop up. So if you wanted to divide your pockets, maybe by theme or maybe by number or something like that, you could use this as a divider as opposed to some other actual divider. So I'm sorry. I knew I was missing something. That is a weird question. Yes. The pockets, die and stamp pockets versus tab divider pockets. So there we go. Sorry about that. I know it's kind of like, that is kind of weird. What is the question? I wasn't listening well. I apologize for that. Put these back here. All right. Okay. So we have Scrap Rack on special. I should have talked about that. It sounds like, refresh your screen and see what you got, Susie. Is that coming in? Scrap Rack was supposed to be on special today. Now that my brain is kicking in, because
it shows 20% off card storage, but when you click on it, it goes to Scrap Rack.
Okay, so they haven't changed the header banner, right? So when you go to the home page, it says that. Ah, nice.
However, Scrap Rack is out of stock.
Oh, pages and dividers and stuff, probably, right? The Scrap Rack itself is out of stock.
Scrap Rack itself is out of stock.
I know we have them. I don't know.
The base, they have the base only. That's in stock.
If you're looking for an expansion base, that's in stock and on sale. But the pages and dividers should also be on sale. Is everything 20% off? Is that Scrap Rack? So if you're looking for pages or dividers for your Scrap Rack, or an expansion base, those are all available. It looks like Susie's saying the Scrap Rack itself is out of stock, which is not true. I'll follow up on that. Well, I don't know if it's not true. Last time I looked at inventory, we had some, so I got a long list today. So Also, probably the binders are on sale. So if you love the big plastic zipper binders, there are two of them. One that has a 3-ring section in it, a spinder, and one that is just the binder cover. Why do you need one or the other? Just the binder cover is great if you already have a scrap rack and you want to pull some sections off for storage, or pull one section off and take it with you. It's one nice lightweight plastic cover. So sometimes if your scrap rack is overloaded and it's hard to flip the pages, you could take a couple sections out that you're not using. Christmas, for example, if you're, that's not something you use all the time. So if you pull out your Christmas section or sections and store them in the binders, then when you are going to work on Christmas, you can put them back on and take something else off that you don't need, Halloween, football, whatever it is, so that what you're using is on the scrap rack and what you're not using is stored away. That's a great way to store them or transport them. If you, then the other one has the 3-ring section in it. So if you're trying to create a binder that's maybe a project planner binder, or you know that you are going to always store your Christmas stuff in a binder on a shelf, you don't want to use one of the binders off your scrap rack, that's what that is great for. Some people use the binder, like they'll just have a binder and it's all their templates or all their stencils in one binder. It works great for Kiwi Lane. It works great for all the different sizes of stencils. So those binders should be on sale as well. So I would look for those. Those come in and out of stock pretty regularly. So if you've been waiting for them, I believe that they are back in stock right now. What else would you need to know about Scrap Rack? I guess that's it. I'm going to check and see why we don't actually have any base units in stock.
Carol Fizzle wants to know, will the website tell us if shipping is from US or UK? Important to know when using some credit cards.
Oh, I don't know. I did ask the question. Here's what I believe is going to happen. Anything that has a SKU in front of it, US, is going to ship the letters US in front of the SKU. So again, I don't know what the products are going to look like on the new website, but I'm sure the SKU is going to be there. Currently, that's how that works. If it says US in front of it, it ships from the US warehouse. I'm assuming like one of their goals is to have everything on one website, and if they need to ship from both places to get your order to you wherever you are, they will do that. Again, I have very little information other than there are going to be a lot of changes, and my goal is to just kind of make you guys aware all these changes are coming. I don't know what they're, but when you go to a website and you don't get where you think you're going, it's like, what do I do now? So my point in giving you guys this information early is when it happens, don't be like, oh no, like just know it's happening. And you might have to do a little bit more looking around to find things. The other really big change is that we are no longer going to have customer service people based in the US. So also know that is coming. So when you send an email to customer service and you're in the US, it's got to get to the UK customer service rep, which is going to be the next day for him or her. And then by the time they reply to you, it's going to be another day just because of the time differences here and there. So so it's just going to be different. Just be prepared for a little bit of a transition and know that you're in the right place, and you just might have to do. And hopefully they're going to send out or start sending out. I don't know. I would have expected that to go out maybe this week if the change is going to be next week, right? That you should start hearing from Crafters Companion specifically about those changes. So keep your eye on your email. If you aren't part of the Club Inspire, if you're not on the Crafters Companion email list, it might be a good time to pop on over and sign up for the Crafters Companion email list, so you'll get that information as well. All right. Anything else?
I think that's about it.
All right. Okay. So we should pick a winner here. Mai wants to know, with the new tool bags, will there be dividers of some sort? They all work with our current tab divider pockets. So the 5x7, the 9x4, and the 9x6 tab divider pockets will work with those tool bags. So they do also work as die and stamp storage for Slimline, which is the 9x4, and then the bigger 9x6, and the kind of the stalwart 5x7, which is kind of the one that's most popular for those sizes. All right, a little bit of a drum. Oh, we have a winner. Linda Nipple, you are the winner, or Knipple. I don't know how you say your name, how the last name is pronounced, but I know you, Linda. Thanks for being a Tuesday Tribe follower. Congratulations. I'm sure you're already a Club Inspire member. So if you just reach out to prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com, prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com, let them know that you are this week's winner of the Tuesday Tribe, Tuesday Live $25 gift certificate. They will get you all hooked up with that as well. This is another thing that may change this process. I'm assuming not. It's pretty simple the way we do it now. So hopefully they're going to carry on with it that way. All right, my crafty friends. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I will see all of you next Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day.